Part 2. Had to go pee. I ended with the Raiders, the Chargers at 28. Take Dexter Lawrence. Maybe. Greg Little. That would be a nice choice too. And any of these, Panthers might take Greg Little. Oh, yes. The Bills and the Vikings might take him. Anybody that needs an offensive line needs to pick this guy up. The Chiefs, who released Eric Berry and signed the Honey Badger, I think they take Taylor Rapp Washington. That's another surpriser. I got him as a surpriser, and I got Josh Jacob from Alabama. I got him as a surpriser too. The Packers. If the Packers go defense at number 12, at number 30, they're going to pick up a tight end. Maybe Noah Fant, maybe T.J. Hawkinson. You still got Juwan Thornhill still out there. But I got him taking T.J. Hawkinson. The Rams at number 31 take Matt Wilson from Alabama. And then the thorn in my side for the past 10 years, because I'm a Colts fan. And yes, I'm a Colts and Bears fan, but I'll tell that on another video. They could go Noah Fant. Somebody got Rashawn Gary put down to 32, but I don't think that happens. And T.J. Hawkinson. All depends. Does anybody know what Gronk's doing? Please let me know in the comments. Bye. That is enough for the college NFL draft. Now we're going to go with some sleepers and just a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I use my notepad that I got closed, but let's scoop this over a little bit. All right. I did a mock draft for fantasy football. I'm on number 4. I'm going with Zeke, CMC, Barkley, Kamara, Dante Adams, Hopkins, Gurley. Now, I got this from the fantasy headliners, but I agree with the first 7. Now, OBJ's 8, Le'Veon Bell's 9. But I'd take Julio Jones and Mike Thomas over them. I put them at 8 and 9. And then 10, I've had Melvin Gordon. I got top 12 wide receivers. Davante Adams, Rodgers' go-to guy, 17 touchdowns, 44.8% in the red zone. 1,386 yards, 274 fantasy football points. That's why him and DeAndre Hopkins, who will see a lot of targets, no drops last year, and I'm not trying to jinx him. He had 276 fantasy football points, 17.5 fantasy football points a game. And so that's why I would take him over OBJ. I'd take these two over Antonio Brown. Because I don't know what they're going to do with these new teams, like the Raiders. And, Baker Mayfield got Landry, OBJ, another cat that I like, but I can't think of his names. Then you got Chubb, David Njoku. Not too worried too much about him. But also, you got Michael Thomas, Mike Evans. I'd take them all over Antonio Brown and OBJ right now. Kareem Hunt, Juju. Well, I don't know about Juju. Then you got T.Y. Hilton, 4th in PPR, 7th in standard. Come on now. And you want to take Antonio Brown and OBJ, who are on two new excuse me, are on new teams. You can't tell me you know how they're going to produce. I take any of these guys before I even touch them, but that's my opinion. Let's see. Oh, the Steelers signed Dante Moncrief, who used to play for my Colts. So it's a lot of things before fantasy football starts. I tell you that. I tell you that. Let's see. Fantasy football breakouts. Josh Allen, week 17, had. How about Mitch Trubisky, 15th in fantasy football points, 24 touchdowns. You know, this was from the Fantasy Football Counselor. Everybody's saying Derrick Henry. Week 14, he got going 215 attempts. Week 14, 47 fantasy football points. Solid RB2. The Titans giving. I hope they don't. I hope they don't as a Colts fan. And I'm not touching Rondell Jones, Calvin Ridley, maybe, and Vance McDonald. I had him. I'm taking him again. Let's go with top 10 fantasy football sleepers. I had David Johnson. You gotta go outside. Look, y'all see the killer of the house right there. Oh, it froze. Damn, China, you froze. Oh. Come on, China. That's my little chihuahua killer. Anywho. You can pause. Dogs out. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Hey, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Chaotic around here, people. Chaotic around here, people. Get that set up again. Anyways, the sleeper. Dante Friedman. You know, Tevin Coleman gone. This is the top 10 fantasy football sleepers. I still don't like him because he's injury prone. Robbie Anderson had him last year. I think he's going to go ahead and I think he re-signed with the Jets. I'm not too sure. He's very touchdown dependent. 6 touchdowns, 792 yards. Calvin Ridley. ADP wide receiver 2. Derrick Henry. No, I'm not touching him. You know, with Mark Ingram with the Ravens, he had 4.7 yards per carry. But if you guys think Lamar Jackson is going to run more than the running backs, let me know in the comment section. Another guy, Fournette, but I'm not touching him. He made me so mad last year. Ooh, he made me so mad. ADP is running back 18, 247 attempts, 1,150 yards, 9 touchdowns. My favorite, though, for a sleeper is Vance McDonald. I can't wait to see what he does. Man, I remember when he stiff-armed that one guy, just like, plow, bam! That's what I'm talking about. Uh, give you guys a little bit. Now that was sleeper. I want to go back to um, the fantasy football mock draft. Got some information. Zeke had 304 carries, 2,000 yards, 77 receptions, 290.6 fantasy football points, 95 targets. Barkley, first in PPR, second in attempts, 13 rushing touchdowns, 91 receptions, 120 targets, 261 carries, 1,300 yards, 340.3 fantasy football points. But the thing is, the Giants, I don't know. So, this was, I got this list from Fantasy Football Smack, I think. Fantasy, I don't know, something like that. There's another YouTube people that you need to add because they give out great information when football starts. I love the guys, but I would take CMC. I would take McCaffrey over Barkley right now. For the simple facts, I have no clue what the Giants are doing. And if you guys have any clue what the Giants are doing, please let me know. CMC was second in PPR, led the league in reception for running backs. 91%. He was on 91% of the snaps. Oh, hold on. Got a dog loose. Got a dog in the house. See, and I can't let these dogs in my room. But Chat can go in there. Go ahead, Chat. No, you eat up all the food with your big self. You guys eat up all the food with your big selves. See, I do the fantasy football, but I also like to let you guys that I got a crazy household with these two crazy dogs. Look at it. Hey, Nala. Say hi to the people. Oh, there she goes. Okay. After this, I gotta mop the hallway. So I take CMC over Barkley right now, just because of the situation with the Giants. Kamara had him too. PPR machine, no Ingram, 194 carries, 14 rushing touchdowns, 87 reception, 709 receiving yards. PPR machine, bank on him. He's definitely going to get more targets. He's going to get more plays. But Gurley, I don't know. They say he has arthritis in his knees. And I tell you what, I have arthritis now, and I don't even want to get out of bed sometimes. So last year he was third in PPR, 375 fantasy football points. I'm just saying. And I don't know if C.J. Anderson is going to be back or not. I don't know. I have to look that up. 1,800 yards, 21 touchdowns. Number one running back in half-point PPR and standard. But, I don't know. Hopkins, already went over him. James Conner, 4.5 yards a carry, 12 touchdowns, 973 yards, but that's definitely going to go up. Plus, they got Jalen Samuels and a whole bunch of guys. I didn't have him. I had Melvin Gordon, though, 14 touchdowns, 8th in PPR, 885 in 12 games. They say he's injury prone, but these cats from Fantasy Smack put in their top 10 Mahomes. And a guy I follow, Gridiron Guru, had it right. Said luck over daggum Mahomes. Are you kidding me? First of all, I'm not taking no quarterback in the first round of fantasy football. And it dang sure ain't going to be Mahomes. I'm going with luck. I had Breeze, I had Rivers, I had Wilson, I had Mahomes, I had Luck. I had great quarterbacks last year. I finished, I did 6 leagues last year. I finished, in 4 of the 6, I finished second. In my last 2, I bombed them. I was just, half of my fantasy team at the end, like on the latter end of the season, everybody was getting hurt. I was like, dang gum. Gurley was out. Gordon was out. Who else? There was just a whole school of people that got injured. I'm not, my wide receivers, they were tanking. And it was just crazy. Shout out to my Uncle Tom. A long time ago, he gave me this cup. Anyways, I think this has been almost 17 minutes. The last one was 14. I got a crazy life, so I'm doing this on my telephone. Hopefully by next year I'll have a nice computer with a microphone. I just like making these videos, even though not a lot of people watch them. I just like making the videos. But Ad Sports Mania, Ad Sports Mafia. I got a brain fart right now. Add me on Twitter. I got 2 accounts. I got Michelle Snyder, and then I think I forget what my other one is, but I got 2 accounts on Twitter, 2 accounts on Facebook. Add me on Facebook, Michelle Snyder, or I don't know how to do that yet, but let me see. But yeah, add Gridiron Fan Zone on Facebook. Add, add. Again, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that's helped me get all this, make videos and do stuff that, as a veteran, calms me down a little bit, believe it or not. It's an addiction. I love doing this. And once football starts, I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll have like 50 videos to watch. It's just something I love to do. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my life. It's chaos. After I get done doing this, I gotta mop the hallway somehow. But y'all have a blessed day. Peace.